Hello students, today we will start exercise 3.3 of class 8 of chapter understanding quadrilateral. Here in this exercise we have to deal with the properties of parallelogram. Okay, now let me explain what are the properties of parallelogram. Suppose this is a parallelogram. So these two sides are opposite to each other, so they are equal to each other, and these two sides are also opposite to each other, so they are equal to each other. Means property says that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal to each other. Now similarly, opposite angles of a parallelogram are also equal to each other. Means this angle is opposite to this angle, so these two angles are equal to each other, and this angle is opposite to this angle, so these two angles are also equal to each other. Okay, now third thing, what is the third property? That diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Diagonal means when we join two opposite corners. This is the first corner, this is the second corner. Suppose we name it O, the center point. Okay, so this side is equals to this side, means half of, suppose let me take it A and this is B, means we can see OA is equals to OB. Okay, and property says that diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Now next thing which we have to see here, the two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary, or we can say when we add two adjacent angles of a parallelogram, both will gives us 180 degree. What are adjacent angle? The two angles which lie on the same side. Like suppose I have taken this angle and this side is A and B. This one is A and this one is B. You can see angle A and angle B both lies on the side AB. So these two are adjacent angle. And if I want to take C, so here is C. You can see angle C and angle B both lies on the same side, which is BC. So from this you can understand that the angles which lie on the same side are what? Are adjacent angle, and the sum of the angle are 180 degree. Okay. So question number 1, what is given? Now see, in question number 1 what is given? AD is equals to, you can see AD is equals to BC, because by which property? Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal to each other. Okay. Now angle DCB, here you can see angle DCB. Where is angle DCB? Here is angle DCB. This angle DCB is equals to angle DAB. By which property? Opposite angles are equal in parallelogram. Third one, which is written OC. So what is OC? OC is the diagonal half part. So OC is equals to OA. See here, OA is equals to OC. By which property? By diagonals bisect each other. Fourth option, what is the fourth option given? That angle DAB plus angle CDA. Angle DAB. Where is angle DAB? Here is angle DAB plus angle CDA plus angle CDA. This one means these two angles lies on the same side, which is AD. So by adjacent angle property, what is the sum of both the angles? The sum of both the angles is 180 degree. Okay. Now here in second question, the same property we have to apply which we have applied in first question. We have to find out unknown angle. So here let me see. 100 is equals to y. Why? Because 100 and y are opposite to each other. So by opposite angle property in a parallelogram, y is also equal to 100. Okay, now these two angles are known. Now 100 plus x. 100 plus x is equals to 180 degree. Why? Because angle B and angle C both lies on the same side, which is CB, and the angles which lies on the same side are adjacent angles. So 100 plus x is equals to 180 degree. By which property? By adjacent angle property. So see here, x plus 100 is equals to 180. By which property? By adjacent angle property. So what is the value of x? When we transpose 100 to that side, 180 minus 100, it will gives us 80 degrees. So what is the value of x? Value of x is 80. If value of x is 80, then value of z is also 80. Why? Because these two angles are opposite to each other. So angle y is equals to 100, angle x and angle z is equals to 80. This is how you have to solve all the options. Okay. Now see question number 3, what is given? Can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if angle D angle B is equals to 180 degree? Okay. It is possible that if angle D and angle B is 180 degree, then quadrilateral. Okay, see. for D plus B is equals to 180 degree, quadrilateral ABCD may or may not be a parallelogram. Okay, along with this condition, the following conditions should be fulfilled. The sum of measure of adjacent angle should be 180 degree. If angle B and angle D both are adjacent angle, then it is possible that that is a parallelogram. Opposite angles should be of same measures. If opposite angles of a parallelogram are same measure, then we can say yes, it is a parallelogram. AB is equals to DC and AD is equals to BC. Now it is possible, so no, it is not possible, because AD and BC are two opposite sides in that parallelogram and both are having different lengths. Angle A is equals to 70, angle C is equals to 65. If we construct a parallelogram like this is angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C, and this is angle D. Angle A is opposite to angle C. So if angle A is 70 degree, angle C has to be also 70 degree. But here it is angle A 70, angle C 65. Both are different. So we can say no, this parallelogram is not possible. Okay. Now let us move towards question number 4. Draw a figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. Okay. Kite, you all know that kite is having four sides where two opposite sides are, or we can say two adjacent sides are equal to each other, and angle B is equals to angle D, and where angle A is equals to net angle C. So this is the diagram. Now question number 5, what is given? The measure of two adjacent angle of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each angles of the parallelogram. Now I had told you, whenever question is given in the ratio form, to find out the exact amount you have to take that ratio as variable. Okay, so what is the ratio? Ratio is given 3:2. So let us take two adjacent angle as 3x and 2x. See here, 3x and 2x. Now we know that sum of two adjacent angle is how much? 180 degree. So 3x plus 2x is equals to 180 degree. 3x plus 2x, how many x? 5x is equals to 180 degree. Now this 5 will go in divide because 5 and x are in multiply. So x is equals to 180 by 5. So what is the angle? Angle is here 36. Now first angle is 3x, means 3 into 36, which is 180 degree. Second angle is 2 into x, which is 2 into 36, which is 72 degree angle. Question number 6. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measure. Find the measure of each angles of the parallelogram. Okay, see here what is given. That sum of two angles, adjacent angle, are of equal measure. Suppose these are the two adjacent angles. So what is the sum of adjacent angle? That is 180 degree. Now here it is given in the question that both the adjacent angle are having same length, means angle A is equals to angle B. So we can take here also angle A, here also angle A. So how many angle A? 2 angle A equal to 180 degree. Why? Because angle A is equals to angle B. It is given in the question. Now 2 will go in divide. So 180 by 2 gives us 90 degree. Okay. So angle B is equals to angle A, and both are how much degree? Both are 90 degree. Question number 7. See what is given. In question number 7, the adjacent figure hoop is a parallelogram. Find the angle, measure x, y, z. State the properties to use to find them. Okay. So y is equals to 40 degree by which property? By alternate interior angle property. Okay, this you have studied in previous classes, that what is alternate interior, what is corresponding angle, what is adjacent pair of angle. Okay. So see, y is equals to 40 degree. Where is y? See, this diagram is something like this. So these two angles which are in the interior and on the opposite side, these are called alternate interior. So y, here it is 40 and here it is y. So both are alternate interior angle. Okay. Now next thing, 70 is equals to z plus 40. See, corresponding angle now we have to find out. This is a straight line and this is a transversal, this is a transversal. Okay. Now this transversal is divided into two parts, which is 40 and z, and this is how much? 70. So we can say 70 is equals to, see here, 70 is equals to z plus 40. This 70 is equals to z plus 40 by which property? By corresponding angle property. Okay. So when 70 goes this side or 40 goes this side, this will become 70 minus 40, which is 30 degree. So what is the value of z? That is 30 degree. Now here what we can see? X plus 40 plus z. See, x plus 40 plus z, both are on same side, so this will form adjacent angle. So x plus 40 plus z is equals to 180 degree. What is the value of x? Value of x is unknown. Z plus 40 means z is how much? 30. So 40 plus 30 means 70. So x is equals to 180 minus 70, which means what is the value of x? That is 110. Okay. Now question number 8, see what is given. Here also we have to apply property of a parallelogram. Okay. Now see here. The following figure, guns and runs, are parallelogram. Find x and y, lengths are in centimeter. So here you can simply see GU is equals to SN. By which property? By opposite angle, by opposite side of a parallelogram. So what is the value of GU? That is 3y minus 1. And what is the value of SN? That is 26. So 3y minus 1 is equals to 26. This minus 1 will goes this side, so this will become plus 1. So 26 plus 1, 27. Now 3 will go in, divide. So 27 divided by 3 is equals to 9. So what is the value of y? Value of y is 9. Okay. Now this side SG, okay, side SG is equals to side NU, because these two are also opposite sides of a parallelogram. So what is the value of SG? That is 3x. And what is the value of NU? That is 18. So 3x is equals to 18. 3 will go in divide. So 18 divided by 3 gives us 6. Okay. Same thing you have to do in option number 2. Now see question number 9, what is given. In the above figure, risk and clue are the parallelograms. Find the value of x. Okay. Adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. We know that. So in parallelogram, risk RKS and ISK. Where is RKS? This is RKS and IKS. Okay, see what is given. Angle RKS. This is angle RKS. And next angle is angle ISK. This is angle ISK. Both will combinedly make how much? 180 degree. So angle RSK is how much? Angle RSK is 120 degree plus ISK is equals to 180 degree. When we subtract 120 from 180, we will get 60 degree. So this angle ISK will become how much? 60 degree. Okay. Now next thing, in parallelogram clue. Now let us see this parallelogram clue. What is given? ULC. This is ULC. Okay. Plus is equals to CUE is equals to CUE. See here, CEU. These two angles are what? Opposite angles of a parallelogram. If this is 70 degree, this will also 70 degree. So what is the value? This is 70. Now in this triangle, which is ES, this angle is known how much? 60 degree. This angle is known 70 degree. We have to find out angle X. So 60 plus 70 plus angle X is equals to 180 degree for this triangle. Okay. So what is given here? 60 plus 70 gives us how much? 60 plus 70 gives us 130. And when we subtract 180 minus 130, we will get 50. So what is the value of X? Value of X is 50. Question number 10, see what is given. Explain how this figure is a trapezium, which of its two sides are parallel. Okay, so here you can see M plus L, both combinedly gives us 180 degree. And which are the two sides parallel to each other? First side is NM, second side is KL. So yes, this is a trapezium. Find angle C in the following figure if AB is parallel to CD. Okay, which we have to find out angle C. If these two are parallel, means according to adjacent angle property, 120 plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. And when we subtract 120 from 180, we will get 60 degree. So what is the angle C? Angle C is how much? 60 degree. Okay. Question number 12. Find the measure of angle P and angle S if SP is equal parallel to RQ. And we have to find out angle R also here. Okay, now P plus Q is equals to 180 degree. P plus Q. See, these two are transversal and this is these two are parallel line and this is a transversal. So this is P and this is Q. Both are on the same side of transversal. So this will become supplementary angle. So P plus 130. See, P plus 130 equal to 180. So 180 minus 130, P will become 50 degree. Now R plus S. Here is R and here is S. Again, these two are parallel line and this one is transversal. So R plus S, again 180 degree. R is how much? 90 degree. So 90 plus S. Okay, see here 90 plus, here value of R is 90 plus S, how much? 180 degree. And when we subtract 180 minus 90, S will also become 90 degree. So this is how we have completed exercise 3.3. Thank you students for watching this video.